Welcome to EV World. Picture this. Ferrari, the iconic luxury car brand known for its powerful roaring engines, is gearing up to embrace a new era of electric vehicles. Yes, you heard it right. While they've been a bit hesitant to fully commit to electric power in the past, Ferrari have now joined the electrification train. But don't worry, they're not ditching their classic combustion engines just yet. Instead, they have added an hybrid electric twist to their lineup, which reveals their very first hybrid electric vehicle, the Ferrari SF90. Exciting, isn't it? So what is a Ferrari SF90? Let's dive in and find out. Ferrari has evolved significantly since its early days as a small-time race car builder. Today, it's renowned as a top-tier luxury supercar manufacturer, boasting a rich history rooted in racing. From its inception in 1929 to the introduction of its first branded car in 1947, Ferrari has epitomized elegance, power, and performance. Enzo Ferrari, a former racing driver, founded the esteemed Italian sports car brand that bears his name. Ferrari cars have long been synonymous with opulence and affluence. Initially, the company focused on crafting racing vehicles, but it was the efforts of Italian-American racing star Luigi Chinetti that steered Ferrari toward producing glamorous supercars for the elite. For decades, Ferrari deliberately limited its annual production to maintain the exclusivity of its automobiles. However, following its initial public offering, IPO, in 2015, the company began steadily increasing its output to meet growing demand. Yet, even with expanded production, Ferraris remain exceedingly rare. Production numbers are often constrained not by consumer demand but by manufacturing capacity. With over 70 years of industry experience, Ferrari remains a pinnacle name in the automotive world. As the global shift away from fossil fuels gains momentum, Ferrari has recognized the imperative to adapt. The renowned automaker has disclosed its intentions to embrace vehicle electrification, signaling a commitment to navigating a future devoid of fossil fuels. The latest manifestation of this commitment is the Ferrari SF90. Ferrari has created a groundbreaking car called the SF90 Stradale. It's a high-speed supercar that's also environmentally friendly. Unlike any other car before, it can switch between being incredibly fast and driving silently with zero emissions. This car is a plug-in hybrid, meaning it can run on electricity alone for short bursts. But it's unlike any other hybrid out there. It's made by Ferrari, one of the most famous car brands in the world, and it packs a whopping 1,000 horsepower while weighing just 1,600 kilograms. 2 years ago, putting a car like this in showrooms would have seemed impossible, but now it's a reality. The SF90 Stradale boasts 3 electric motors and no reverse gear. It's also the first ever front-wheel drive and electric Ferrari. Despite its powerful twin-turbo V8 engine, which has been significantly upgraded, the SF90 Stradale relies mostly on its electric motors for everyday driving. When you start it up, there's no roaring engine. Instead, you're greeted with silence as the electric motors take over. These electric motors are no ordinary ones, they're specially designed units, with 1 at the front and 2 at the rear. Combined with the V8 engine, they give the SF90 Stradale an impressive 1,000 horsepower, and boy, does it show in its performance. This car is a masterpiece of engineering. It can go from 0 to 200 kilometers per hour in just 6.7 seconds, faster than Ferrari's previous hybrid model, Le Ferrari, and it can hit a top speed of 340 kilometers per hour in no time. It's fast, efficient, and truly remarkable. The most incredible Ferrari yet. What makes it special? Every Ferrari is known for being pricey, but the SF90 Stradale takes it to another level. It's almost twice as expensive as the F8 Tributo in most countries, and that's because it's packed with 4 motors instead of just 1. The technology in this car is top-notch. It starts with the electric motors at the front and extends all the way to the active gurney flap at the rear, which adjusts the aerodynamics for different speeds. A crucial component of the powertrain is the new 7.2 kilowatt-hour battery weighing 72 kilograms. It's essential because it powers the 3 motors. This battery can be charged using a cable, through braking, or by the V8 engine acting as a generator, which it does frequently. Inside, there's also new tech to marvel at. Ferrari introduces its first curved color digital display cluster, along with a head-up display and touch functions on the steering wheel. The drive. The SF90 Stradale stands out like nothing else on the market today. Even the Range Rover, once known for its versatility, doesn't compare anymore. When you put the SF90 Stradale into full qualifying attack mode, it's not just impressive, it's astonishing. It dominates both straight roads and tricky corners with ease. The engine roars with power and urgency, and you can feel the immense torque from the V8, which peaks at 6,000 RPM. Even at lower RPMs, the electric motors kick in, providing constant torque. In hybrid mode, the V8 engine works alongside the electric motors, but in race and qualifying modes, it's always active. And when it kicks in during hybrid mode, it does so loudly and sometimes surprisingly. Driving in full attack mode feels like entering a whole new realm of automotive performance. It's not just about speed in a straight line, it's about the overall experience, which is unlike anything else out there. The SF90 Stradale's front electric motors provide instant torque, allowing Ferrari to use them for torque vectoring. This means they can accelerate or decelerate each wheel to keep the car stable around corners. Surprisingly, this system works best on the way into corners, making the trickiest part of driving a Ferrari much easier. Normally, the first half of a corner is challenging, but with the SF90 Stradale, it's simply a matter of braking and turning. The car effortlessly directs itself exactly where you want it to go, with no push or drifts, regardless of conditions or speed. The SF90 Stradale seamlessly manages its three motors to enhance speed, whether you're driving aggressively in race mode or ferociously in qualifying mode. Despite its incredible performance, the car remains calm and composed, even at unprecedented speeds. Acceleration is constant and powerful thanks to the V8 engine and electric motors working together seamlessly. There are no pauses or moments of hesitation. It's a relentless surge of force every time you touch the accelerator. In its behavior, the SF90 Stradale feels more German than Italian, prioritizing speed over flair. Yet it still manages to be comfortable, with features like electric power steering and full brake-by-wire control. She's electric. The Ferrari SF90 Stradale is quite different from other Ferraris when it comes to starting it up. Usually, starting a Ferrari is loud and dramatic, but not this one. When you turn it on, it's surprisingly quiet and smooth, like a calm giant. The sound of the electric motors in the front is just as you'd expect. They make a soft whirring noise, not loud and roaring like you might imagine. This car feels like a big, powerful creature wearing a fancy suit. Thank you for joining us today, and we appreciate your engagement. Don't forget to share your thoughts and feedback in the comment section below, and subscribe for future updates.